You shared a graphic that I found interesting. I think it was it related to betting, but it had the NFC North, and it only had one team projected to win double digits. It was the Lions, but it was barely over 10 wins, and everybody else was below that. Those guys could beat each other up and beat the other divisions up, because especially the Lions, they're playing the NFC East, the AFC East, and then the number ones for all the other divisions. So this is going to be quite the grueling schedule here for them. So I thought that was interesting that you shared that to try to kind of temper people's expectations.
For sure, yeah. I think like that graphic that I shared, which I believe came from Sebastian, Mr. KSP, is a great follow, and helps create a lot of the different data sets that we use to do these analysis. And like his research showed, it was not necessarily about betting, but more so using the betting markets as sort of this wisdom of the crowd's heuristic to tell us, based on sort of looking at everyone else's opinions and looking at everyone's bet, using that to inform what like a projected win total and therefore also projected strength of schedule based on everyone's projected win total should be. And yeah, I mean, there's no division I don't think in football that you can say is as competitive as the NFC North right now. I mean, it's just like. I think the Bears are scary in their own way of there's probably a lot more volatility there just because of, we all obviously understand how strong of a coach Ben Johnson is, but, we also know that there's one, they're the Bears, and two, there's a lot to be desired with Caleb Williams and what he may or may not be at this point. But, I mean, the other three teams, the Packers, the Vikings, I mean, again, I guess Vikings have a lot of uncertainty because of J.J. McCarthy, but these are all really strong teams. You know that the defense is going to be good in Minnesota. You know the Packers are going to be good year in, year out. So this is going to be, I think it's really fun to watch those games. It's going to be a fight to the death, but I would not be surprised if, the Lions still turn out a season, especially considering how they performed with all the health issues, as you mentioned last year, that, maybe it isn't 15-2, but we're still I think, I'd still say they're the strong favorite to win the division and probably the second favorite behind the Eagles to win the conference. So a lot to, still feel confident about, despite what is true that they might have one of the hardest strengths of schedule in football, I'd say, behind maybe like the Giants.